Since we're doing it this way,
Mhm.
it would be really smart of me to actually re-edit that little piece so it fades in rather than bonk.
It did kind of chunk on the way in, didn't it?
It did chunk, and not even the truffle shuffle chunk.
Oh, anything with truffle.
Yeah, well,
Mm.
maybe not the truffle shuffle.
No, probably not, but truffle.
Oh, I didn't mean to go out.
Yes, you did.
That's funny. No, I didn't.
That was
I
the
really
fastest. That was the fastest
That was the
podcast we've
fastest.
ever done.
Well, I was just preparing it for at the end. That's funny.
Oh, it's funny only when people know that you didn't do it as an accident. You go, you know what? I've had enough of John already. It's been 10 seconds.
That's pretty accurate. Yeah, it was the longest podcast in history. No, so normally after we do the intro and we start talking, I prep it by selecting the outro, but it doesn't play. It pauses right there. So when it's ready, I can just hit play. This time it just automatically started playing. That was weird.
I think maybe it's getting fed up with us. This is probably AI driven. You know that.
I know. I know very well because that's how I edit the podcast right now.
I think these people have had enough. Click.
Yeah, I actually created a GPT in ChatGPT for all of our. So I take the recording because it gives me AI gives me Riverside AI gives me there's another one there. I just said Riverside. That one. It gives me a readout, but it's very generic, very bland, very third person. And so I take that and I just dump it into the GPT now, hit go, and it does everything for the whole episode. It gives me the title, it gives me the description, it gives me social posts, et cetera, et cetera.
So
et cetera.
May I make a suggestion?
No.
We're doing it live on the air.
Oh,
well, it's not really live. It's recorded, but
it's live to tape.
We're like live
to tape
right now.
Are we? Pinch yourself.
I'm not feeling that great. Don't make me. It is to add humor. So just iterate humor and shorter descriptions.
Well, I do I did shorten the descriptions.
Okay.
I actually asked it to go longer because I felt that they were not long enough. That was other feedback I got from someone who's not on the podcast. And yes. I went, instead of funny, I said funny and super sarcastic.
That's fine. I think you are. But the problem with super sarcastic is not everybody recognizes it.
No. Well, John, I'm sorry you're not recognizing the description.
Did you just meow at me?
I did not meow.
Meow.
I will from meow on.
From meow on. Nicely done. I knew you'd pick up on that.
Thanks.
Yes.
So speaking of cats.
Yes, meow.
How was Thanksgiving?
We ate at a Chinese restaurant. How did you know that?
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I thought that was your Christmas dinner.
No, good gracious, no. That's and not oddly enough, right next door, the campus that Lisa and I work in for our church. It's the guest experience team we oversee. It is in a strip mall, and right next door. And this is, don't misunderstand. It's not hey, there is a pot store on the corner, so I'm sure they get that kind of business. And then our church, which seats.
Do you get that kind of business too?
We have. We have, and then no, it's this store. However, you're welcome to come in. But it seats 250 people. So it's a big...
The pot store?
No. That... Well, it may. I have not been in there.
You never know.
It may seat 250. I'm going to be a little jealous, though, because they're doing it in a very small spot. Next door to us on the other side, though, is a Chinese restaurant. And we share dumpsters with them. And let me just say... It's
that's
not
the dumps.
If you want to know how long you can hold your breath, that's what will teach you.
You want to know how bad cats can smell.
I don't know if it's kitties, but we really, wow. I mean,
meow. I can't imagine. But is it even though the dumpster stinks, is it a good Chinese restaurant?
Never eaten there. Only been closed down probably 4 times since we've been next door to them by the health department.
Are you being serious?
Oh,
really?
Yeah. Closed down 4, maybe 3 times by the health department since we've been next door 2.5 years.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's awesome.
Not the mark of a good Chinese restaurant.
And no, typically, and then they're not the only ones. I mean, there are other restaurants in the area that have experienced that as well, but not many.
Oh, really?
Not
So
many.
let's ask this question then.
Yes,
Is it
please.
because they actually deserve to be shut down, or do you just have an uber strict department of whatever goes in there and closes them down? Department of Health.
I not having ever eaten there, I
Mhm.
can only go by what emanates from the restaurant.
Mm.
And it's not just smell things.
Yeah.
It is
Smell-o-vision.
also little tiny animals
Ooh,
that
oh,
emanate from the
ugh.
restaurant as well. So,
I
yeah.
I'm trying to remember because I know I told the story a couple of times, so I don't remember if I said it on the podcast at all. But I was telling some folks at work that I had a friend in college who was from China.
Mhm.
I mean, she was so young when she came over. She didn't I'm perfect English,
Mhm.
etc. But her parents obviously came over with her because that's who brought her over.
Mhm.
She and her sister. Um, but they owned a Chinese restaurant in St. Louis.
Okay.
And we ate there a couple of times, and this was when we were still young and naive, and none of us were really world travelers. I still am not, but I'd like to think I'm a little bit more cultured
You're worldly.
because I spend time with you. No, I didn't say worldly. I said cultured. There's a difference.
Whatever.
Anyway, she said, this isn't real Chinese food.
Mm.
I will make you real Chinese food.
Oh.
And she did one night, and oh my goodness, completely the tastes were so different and so weird and so good.
Good. Yeah, that's what I was going to ask.
Yeah, so good.
Okay.
Yep.
Unlike the restaurant.
Chinese restaurants are not real Chinese and so I actually asked another friend of not a friend, it's actually a coworker. And she
that can be
is
the same.
It can.
Okay.
Definitely. Well, but she actually came over from Vietnam. I think we've talked about her before. And I was asking her about Vietnamese restaurants because we have a couple of new ones in our area. And I asked her if it was the same because that was one of the folks I was telling the story to. And she said, it's really actually very close. The Vietnamese restaurants that you eat at here in the States are very close.
Interesting.
So I thought that was interesting, especially after my experience with the Chinese restaurant.
Well, and you think
about see a dog butt go by there?
I did not. Where is the
you
dog
didn't
butt?
See the dog butt? He was going down
because I've been told to look at the camera now rather than look at your face. Here's your face.
Oh,
here's the
I
camera.
gotcha.
So
that's much better.
I have to do everything with periphery now.
Yeah. Oh, good.
But it is good, and that's the way it should be. So
yeah.
Anyway, that's what I'm doing. So I missed the swinging butt. Was that Clyde?
Clyde.
I thought so. I mean, not that I know what his butt looks like, but
he's mad because I turned off the space heater.
Yes. Well, I'm not surprised at all. You probably have the window open now.
No, it's a little bit chilly up here in the office.
You're not getting any of the snow, are you?
It is in the forecast, but you know how I feel about weather people.
Yes, yeah, I do.
Let's see what it is up in my office right now.
Okay.
It's not warm. I mean, it's not cold.
It's not snowing.
warm.
I don't see any snow in there.
No.
So you got the roof fixed.
Yeah, exactly. It's 56 up here right now.
Oh, that's chilly.
That's okay.
But
it's 59 in the master bedroom, and it's 62 in the hallway. And I just moved it to the hallway, so
I swear I was just
even colder.
I'm glad you answered that because I was just thinking, I wonder what the temperature is in the master bedroom.
Yeah, I keep it at 59
in the master bedroom. I know that's what Jen said.
Yeah. Yep. I'm ice cold.
You are so cold.
We sleep so well when we do that, though.
Well, and I agree with you like that. That I like it chilly when I sleep. The difference is here, you can like it chilly, but to get it chilly, and the air keeps it cold, but we'll turn on a ceiling fan. And I don't always sleep the greatest with the ceiling fan. I mean, sometimes I don't notice, especially if I'm like snuggled up under the sheet, because that's usually all I cover up with anyway. But I mean, it doesn't matter if I'm on the road at a hotel. That's usually all I'll do. I'll just have the room the right temperature. And but with the fan on you, it's just a different kind of sleep. I don't sleep as well, it seems like.
Really? I'm the opposite. I have to have air moving in the room.
I don't mind that. The difference is it on me or is it just swirling around the room? And that's actually better. So I agree with you about that.
Well, you can reverse your fan.
I sure
so
can.
It's not blowing on you. We actually have that in the bonus room right now to suck, because we don't have a working heater in there. So it sucks the heat from downstairs up into And it's absolutely perfect
When you
because then you
sit
get
there,
under the blankets.
do you say,
Yeah.
"This room sucks"? Do you
No,
sometimes
it's my favorite room in the house.
then it's an awesome room and the fan sucks.
Yeah, well, exactly. Literally. Yeah.
Yes, literally. That's awesome. Okay, so we just
Yeah.
got done with Thanksgiving. Tell us
Yes.
about what did you do and how many people and what
I
did you eat and all of that?
it 3 of us
Oh, just the
and 2
3.
dogs. Yeah. And I did most of the cooking. Peyton actually chipped in this year, which I was very excited about because one of my family traditions that I absolutely adore for both Thanksgiving and
Mhm.
Christmas, it was cooking with my mom.
Hmm.
So I try to cook the bulk of things, and Peyton did that with me. And so what we usually do for Thanksgiving, and I'll probably do the same thing for Christmas, but
Mhm.
mostly Thanksgiving, is we wheel one of the TVs because we have TVs on stands that
Yes.
roll around.
Yes, you do.
And there used to be one sitting right here, but
I
it's
know.
gone.
Yeah.
Um, so I wheeled that into the kitchen, and we watched the Thanksgiving Day parade, and then started watching Christmas movies. So we only watched one this year. Last year we watched 2. We started one, but we didn't finish it. But we always play It's a Wonderful Life.
Yes. Us too.
So that is the tradition. That's the very first Christmas movie.
And you do that
And
on Thanksgiving.
on Thanksgiving.
Got
Yep.
it. Got it. What was on the
And
menu?
the usual turkey,
No,
stuffing,
everything. Did
potatoes.
you do everything? Did you sweet
What do you mean?
potatoes
We didn't do yams.
or sweet
No,
potatoes?
we just did regular mashed potatoes.
Okay. And did you do
Did a
green?
turkey breast the turkey breast in the crock pot
Oh, okay.
with chicken broth and Tony Chachere's seasoning,
What kind of
which and it
seasoning? I'm
was
sorry.
fantastic.
Tony.
Tony Chachere's.
Okay. I'm not familiar. Tell me about it.
It's Cajun.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, it's very good. It's my favorite.
But
I put it on
because there are only
everything.
3 of you,
Mhm.
you can do the chicken breast and it's enough. Because
Turkey
those
breast,
things are
but
turkey
yes.
breast. I'm sorry. Because those
Yep.
things are big usually.
They're big.
Yeah.
Yeah. We still have leftovers from it.
Cool.
We did a gluten-free stuffing, which was actually pretty good.
Okay.
I made gluten-free dinner rolls. They didn't come out very well. Jen's still happy with them, but
Mhm.
I had one for breakfast this morning. It did not sit well. Um,
Excellent. Did you
yeah,
do
and
cranberry sauce
I did cranberry
or
sauce. I make that from
cranberries?
scratch.
Oh,
So I did
nice.
a bourbon cranberry sauce this year.
Okay.
A maple bourbon. So it was instead of sugar and water, it was sugar, maple syrup, bourbon, and cranberries. And you cook it for 15 minutes and let them all pop. And there you go. Let it cool. We
Nice.
did a corn souffle, which is Peyton's favorite. And
Oh,
it comes from, yep, it's very, very good.
oh my goodness. Yes.
What else did we
You did
do?
a lot.
Broccoli
My goodness.
salad.
Okay.
Yeah, um, broccoli salad was good. Brussels sprouts and bacon, which is one of my favorites.
Wow. Good gracious, you
Yeah.
guys. Okay.
And pumpkin
And now,
pie.
and desserts. Okay.
But this
Just
year
pumpkin.
we did the pumpkin pie with a graham cracker crust instead of a regular pie
How was
crust,
that?
and I actually like it better.
Did you do the homemade or did you do the Keebler, what you bought at the store?
The crust we did homemade.
Yes.
I'm sorry. The
No,
crust
other way.
we purchased.
Okay.
Other way, yeah. And the pie we made from scratch, and
Excellent.
I made homemade whipped cream too. So there you go.
Very nice. Well, you
I
did
know
very
I'm missing
well.
something, but
But that's a lot
how about
just
you?
for 3 of
It
you.
was a lot. We
Well,
still have some. Want some?
yeah, bring it. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'd eat the heck out of that. We went with some friends to their golf club, and which sounds okay, that's kind of boring. They served like 500 people at this club.
Wow.
And I know. And you know,
What
did
about
like
for Thanksgiving?
they did like 4 yeah, and they were delicious, let me tell you. They did 4 seatings. So I think we sat at 2:30 in the afternoon, and the buffet was incredible. It really was good. Everything from, salad to start, and it was a broccoli and cauliflower bake, like roasted together. That was interesting. They had green bean casserole, which I didn't have any. I don't know why, no particular reason, because I was watching stuff. Little bit of stuffing I did. Skip the bake or the mashed potatoes, but they had a sweet potato casserole or yams. I'm not sure. I didn't ask, but it was with the marshmallows and oh my gosh, it was desserty. They had ham. They had, of course, turkey, and I had some dark meat. I'm coming around to dark meat with certainly with any poultry, but chicken
Mhm.
and turkey. It's a little fattier, a little more
Yep.
flavor, but it was really good, and a little bit of gravy, and then I had some ham. They had a slicing station with ham. Oh, it was
Nice.
so good. And their desserts, the one I had was kind of crappy. It was like a
Is it
coconut
lunchtime
cream
yet? Because
pie.
I'm starving
See,
now.
now this is good because we can talk about it, and I'm not gaining any weight at all talking about it.
Isn't that nice? Yeah,
Yeah, this is delightful. Yeah,
it's delightful.
but it was
That's
good.
not it does but it
Delicious
does sound
place.
delightful.
Good place.
Yeah,
No dishes to clean up. Not inexpensive, but it was fun
yeah,
because we knew all the other couples and
nice.
that. So good.
Yeah, that's good.
It
I'm
was fun.
glad you enjoyed yourself. Oh,
Yes.
and we did. So this is I have 2 times a year. This is completely not true, folks. I'm just going to preface it. But there's 2 times a year where I
Mhm.
do try to, drink before noon,
Yes.
usually with my first or second cup of coffee, maybe
Yes.
my third,
Uh-huh.
and that's Thanksgiving and Christmas. So let me walk you through the day. I never leave the kitchen except when we
You
eat.
said it's not true, which is awesome because I know there are many days when you start with, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say
Yeah,
that.
not at least not on work days.
No,
Uh,
definitely not. Okay, sorry.
so I start in the morning. Very first thing I come down, usually around 7.
Mhm.
And then the first thing I do is I actually make breakfast for everybody. So it's
Dude.
this we made 2 packs because part of the breakfast goes in the dinner, like bacon. So
Okay.
I make a whole bunch of bacon
Yep.
and we make eggs. And we I don't I sometimes I have in the past made pancakes and stuff, but
Mhm.
I really like to use things that we're either going to eat all for that breakfast or we're going to be able to use for dinner as
Love
well.
that. Smart.
So I make the breakfast, I make the coffee, I put a little bourbon in my coffee,
Nice.
and then right around because that, like I said, that's around 7, maybe 8, depending. And then about 9 o'clock, we start after breakfast. We start making the meal.
Well, after you take your first nap.
Yeah, right.
My bourbon
No, I don't
snooze.
usually take a nap, but that's so we start watching the parade and then we start doing so I go with the pie and then
Mhm.
then the
You
mimosas
don't do
and
anything
then
the night before? No prep work?
sometimes
Okay, yeah.
I didn't have I would have if there were more people,
Got it.
but we didn't it was just 3 of us and so we were making smaller dishes
Mhm.
and that doesn't take as much prep. Um but yeah, it's trying to think. Yeah, and plus this time I wouldn't have had any time. I was working until late in the day
Mm.
on Wednesday, so I
Mhm.
wouldn't have had time to prep. And I am the
Sure.
cook, so
You are the cook. The
I
only
am the cook.
as I'm thinking of it, the only thing because I was marveling at all those things you made with the Brussels sprouts and
Hmm.
broccoli and so on. Uh, the only thing I missed and wish I wouldn't have forgotten about it is rutabaga.
Ooh, I love
Me
rutabaga.
too, and it's kind of a family thing because my mother-in-law used to, and we were the only 2 that ever had it because nobody else in her family liked it. So we, yeah, But I started eating it. My dad, and you know how it is when you're a kid and your dad's eating this, and I'll have it. This is our thing, And it,
Yeah,
rutabaga. It's a little sturdy if you're not
yeah.
familiar with it. And but anyway, I made it a couple years ago with sweet potatoes, like a
Ooh,
combo, and that
yeah.
was delicious.
I bet.
Not too many. I mean, you don't want to make it sweet or
No,
anything, but it took the edge off a little bit, the rutabaga. So
interesting.
anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt,
Well,
but
I
that
like
was
with rutabaga and other what are those root vegetables?
yeah.
Other root vegetables.
Mhm.
I actually that Tony Satchery's makes it really really good.
I bet.
Whenever you use that on, yeah.
I'll try that. Tony
You
Satchery's.
should.
Yeah.
Tony Satchery's. It comes in a green like shaker,
Okay.
whatever. Yeah,
Yes, I know.
it's good.
They're
It's
called
good.
shakers.
They're called shakers.
Cool.
It's just a really good spice to have around, and
Okay.
I haven't had it in a few years, and we found it at that. Remember the grocery store story, the one where I was disappointed in the grocery store. I had high hopes for it. Did I tell you
Yes.
that story?
I think you did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they actually had it. I'm like, ooh, maybe
That's
give me some
sweet.
Tony Satchery's.
Well,
Yeah.
and you knew to look for it too. That's the other part of it. So,
I
uh,
didn't. I just randomly came on
well, yeah, but
about it in
you
the.
you were familiar with it enough to
Oh yeah,
grab
I
it,
was very
right?
familiar.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I almost always had that in my cabinet since Probably college. It was I had a girlfriend in college that was from Louisiana, and she introduced it to me, and I have had it in my cabinet ever since.
Her or the?
Yes, she's small enough.
She's very tiny. Well, no, there was an accident. Great. Tony Satcheries, that's good to know.
Yep.
And you know what? Now that you say it, I'm wondering about maybe just the spelling is maybe I'm familiar with it, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, I will check for that. That would be good. And listeners,
you can
and
usually
viewers,
find it next to anything that's Zatarans.
Yeah. I was going to think Zatarans and would be part of the same family. Listeners and viewers, if you have special things that you did for Thanksgiving you'd like to share with us, maybe something that's tradition, that's historically something you like to do, or like our rutabaga thing, something that you don't know why you do it, but mainly to make the rest of your family sick, which is why I do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
actually, I think, and that's interesting that the traditions of things. I think if I wasn't so stuck on it, we probably wouldn't even have turkey for Thanksgiving.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I don't know if we'd have a ham. I'd probably no meat. I don't know, but I know.
You know what you should do? You should do those meatless hot dogs. They're delicious.
Ugh. Anyway, you know what I'd really like to do?
No.
If I had my way, but my family does not eat it. I do. I love it. I would do venison.
I would too. It's just very it's very
gamey.
No, not really. Not if you do it right. I don't think
it's gamey.
No,
other people do.
It's very lean. There's no fat to speak of. It's like bison almost.
Yep. Almost. Well, bison still has a little bit.
Probably a little more fat.
So one thing I do like that's a little bit fattier that I would do as well is elk.
Yes.
I love elk. And that's supposed to be the best meat for you.
I like to go to their club meetings.
Yeah, the Elk Lodge?
The Elks Club, yeah. I don't know. Where do I get the meat? Shut up and have a brandy old-fashioned. That's all they serve over there.
That's funny.
Yeah, there are the Elks Clubs and the what else are the clubs that oh my gosh. I get Moose Lodge. Yeah, there you go. All those. Whenever Fred Flintstone went to.
Yeah. The Dino Lodge.
The Dino. He was the Grand Poobah. I know that. Wow. Okay. There's some part of my brain that's not freed up. Okay.
Right. I would do venison. I love venison. I think it's because of the leanness, because it is actually a healthier meat. It's a game, and it was actually traditionally served, I believe, at early Thanksgivings. Turkey came along much later.
Well, yeah, turkey was slower than deer. So it's easier to shoot them. Why turkey? But so in preparing venison, though, like any really lean meat like that, that's where bacon, you want to hold hands with the pig, and the bacon really comes into play to let you get that fat in there too.
Yeah. And speaking of fat, so you mentioned dark meat, and I agree with you. I think dark meat has more flavor, but that's the one thing you mentioned in there why I stay away from it is because it's fattier. The taste is good. The texture is what gets me.
Got it.
And like turkey legs, you get turkey legs at like whenever you go to the state fair or the Renaissance Festival or something like that. I love the taste of it, but oh my God, it's so greasy.
It is.
I just can't.
That's the really fatty stuff. Whereas you get into the thighs and things like that, it's not quite as bad. But you're right. I'm with you.
I still prefer turkey breast or even chicken breast.
And the same is true with duck. Duck also has that.
Yeah. It's so greasy.
It is, and it's delicious when it's prepared correctly. But I always think about. Speaking of which, you know what we had the other night it wasn't a moose club or lodge. It was something like that anyway, but like a tiki bar near us had smoked chicken wings.
How do you go from a moose lodge to a tiki bar?
Well, because it was a bar. They both had bars. And
okay.
I was thinking of,
did they serve tiki drinks?
We have some really close friends who are kind of moose lodge sort of people.
Okay.
And I don't mean in the bad way. They used to play and still do sometimes play in bands. And they used to play at those clubs. And so you go there, and even the outdoors ones in Florida, you go there and it still kind of smells like fried food and cigarettes and even outdoors.
There's something gross, yes,
Yeah.
but there's still something appealing to that.
Well,
I
especially
think
for
it's the
them.
nostalgia.
I think you're absolutely right, and we know that nothing sparks your memory like your olfactory, so anything
Yeah,
you smell, if it's something that you've smelled years ago, you'll remember it,
yeah.
and so I think you're right, it has something to do with that, but we're in there with them, and it's all fried food. This place, though, was a tiki bar because they actually added on to an existing bar, but I had never had smoked chicken. They had regular chicken wings, they had the, boneless probably.
Smoked are my favorite.
Smoked just because poultry really sucks in that
It
smokiness.
does.
It's
It does.
incredible how well, anyway, so I thought I'd mention it. They were good.
Yeah, my goal, my smoker died. I think
Oh,
it died a couple of years ago,
you
and I just haven't.
think?
Yeah,
So
I
I've
haven't
only used it
replaced it.
3 times in the last couple
Actually,
of
I
weeks.
only used it 3 times before I bought it secondhand.
Oh, okay.
And
Electric or
yeah,
is it
it was electric, and that's
okay.
what went out, and it was older. So when I tried to find a replacement
Yeah.
part, they didn't make it anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I bought a couple of different ones to see if I could just kind of make it work, and I couldn't. It didn't fit,
Yeah.
and it didn't work right. So
So you're in the market?
anyway, well, I'm not really in the market. I just don't want to spend the money right now. But my ultimate goal is to have another smoker, and then every year smoke the meat for Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Wow.
That would be what I want to do.
So it's gotta be big enough, and mine
Yep.
also is electric, and I've had it. It's called, I'll think of it, something smoke, Sir Smoke Me or something like that, but it's stainless.
Sir smokes a lot.
Sir could be that. Sir smokes a lot.
I don't know, but I'm gonna create my own smoker company now and call it Sir Smokes a lot.
I like it. I really think that's good, and it's all I do is puff on a cigar and I blow it in and close the door really fast. It's a bargain. But it's worked beautifully, and we probably had it 5 or 6 years, way more than I should have spent back then.
Yeah.
$350 or something like that, but it's all stainless, cleans up pretty nicely, and
Nice.
yeah, it sits outside and under the lanai. But it's great. It's wonderful and very high quality and does a great job. So
I think that was my mistake. Is was one, it was used, but two, I only spent like $25 on it.
yeah,
Yeah.
you can't expect it to last.
There's a reason that it didn't last very long.
There is a reason.
And you can't get replacement parts.
Right.
And then I looked into, can I turn it into because it's just one of the tube ones. It's can I turn it into a wood burning or a coal burning? And the process to turn it in was even more complicated and more expensive. And I'm like, yeah, I'll just
hey,
it's $25.
I took the used one. Yeah, I took the used one and I spent $8,000 turning it into a wood smoker.
Yeah, not worth it. Not worth it.
Yes, I got that. Well, that's cool. That is in back to the poultry. I can do like one of those beer can chickens, and there's not a huge amount of room. I don't know what the size is or anything, but it's 2 feet, a foot and a half by probably at the most a foot, 12 inches high. That a piece of meat or chicken or whatever I put in there. It only takes just over 2 hours, and obviously I'm using the thermostat with the anything poultry, with everything anyway. But wow, it's just incredible how smoky it gets and how quick it cooks.
Yeah.
So anyway,
that's interesting. I want to try. I've never split. Have you ever split a chicken and just put it on the grill?
Spatchcock.
Sure.
Yeah, spatchcocking. Yeah, it's like it's if the chicken hit the wall really fast, like a Pomeranian. It just kinda has the
splat.
Yeah, like that. Because all the bones that prevent it, from laying flat are broken or whatever they do to them or removed. I don't know. But I've seen them, yes. Answer is I've never done it that way, though. But
you've never done it? I want to try that.
It'd be pretty cool, I would think.
Yeah.
Good coverage on the grill.
Yeah, I saw it done. There was a Jamaican restaurant in St. Louis when I was in college. I don't know if it's still there, but they would do that. They would do that and you could see them actually cook it, and it was jerk, of course.
Yeah.
But they would, and it was just fascinating.
And they probably do a bunch of them at a time.
Oh yeah,
yeah, cool. Yeah.
And they're just flipping them, and like, wow,
yeah, it's awesome.
There's so
Very
many
cool.
things I want to try, but
What else? Add to
I
the
don't
list.
have. So my grill,
Mhm.
it actually still works. I am gonna preface it with it does technically still work,
Okay.
but it is falling apart.
Oh,
The thing is 35 years old, so
what?
it's not like it hasn't. Yeah, I inherited it from my
Charcoal.
mom. No gas.
Seriously? So you've
Seriously,
replaced a lot of
nothing,
the.
nothing. I
That's
have not replaced
incredible.
one thing on it,
I have a
and it
hard time
still
making them last
works.
a year or two.
And normally,
Gas.
even when they get a year or two
Yeah.
old, the starter stops, right?
Right.
And you have to use it. Yeah, the starter still works.
35 years old.
35 years, maybe 30 at this point.
Man, when
Maybe not
I was
35,
35,
but
my
still.
starter didn't work.
Right? No, I seriously, I have kept, so I inherited it from my mom when she passed away.
Yeah.
And she died 15 years ago. And at that point, it was already about 15 years old.
Wow.
Yeah. And okay, let me be fair. Maybe it wasn't, maybe it's 25, but it's not any newer than 25.
Yeah, I know. We're going to.
It's 25 or 30.
I want all of you listeners who think Nick is lying
to
exactly. Send
but
us
it's still
an email.
No matter what, it is over.
That's
it's over 25.
Truly
years old.
incredible. And we would go back out. It's different when you leave them outside in Wisconsin because it gets really cold. And we'd put them in the garage some years, but if it lasted, our gas grills lasted more than a couple years without replacing parts.
It was a win.
Oh my gosh, it was incredible.
Yeah, I have never replaced a part, and the thing is falling apart, and the cover is completely. I've had the only thing I have had replaced on that was the cover, and I replaced it twice.
They like disintegrate.
They do disintegrate, and it sits outside.
Yeah,
and but it's still there. And if I wanted to fire it, I haven't fired it up probably in 4 years now, 3 or 4 years. I mean, there's cobwebs everywhere.
Yeah.
It's really disgusting.
They burn right off though.
They burn right off. But I could plug in a can, propane can, and start it right up. It would start. It's crazy.
That's pretty cool.
The reason I stopped using it was because it doesn't, the heat, it's tilted somehow.
Yes.
Even if it's flat and I have leveled it.
Yeah.
It still doesn't, I can't find the right hot spots some places, and it doesn't stay. So it's a little bit uneven, but that was not my point of that whole story. I'm just saying I still have it. I don't use it. I refuse to get rid of it because it does still work. And that's one of my biggest issues because I'm pretty bougie, but if something still works, I refuse to get rid of it.
That's good. Good.
It's kind of like the dishwasher. The dishwasher doesn't match any of the appliances in our kitchen. It's old. It sucks, but it still works. So I refuse to get rid of it.
Yeah. See, if I were your wife, first of all, I'm grateful that I'm not.
No, she's the same way.
That's good. But at some point I would go, if I were your in-home partner, I would take a sledgehammer to it and say, I don't know what happened, but we should get a new one.
Yeah. We have not. Yeah. We have replaced our washer and dryer.
Yep.
But that's pretty much it.
That's good though.
Yeah, it's the only thing we've ever replaced but they stopped working. And I couldn't repair it. So I probably could have, but I couldn't take it apart.
Explains your clothes. I know you've had a lot of stains.
Yeah,
lately.
it kind of smells.
I don't know that. We're not on
and it was a while ago. We replaced it right after we moved into the house. So these things are 6 or 7 years old.
Got it.
But
what amazes me real quickly with dishwashers is the wide price range. And it's with anything too, but it seems like dishwashers especially, you can get, a workable unit for, let's say $300 and relatively quiet and does a good job cleaning the dishes. But then you go, and then there's the $800 one, which, so does it get the dishes clean? Still does. It's just layers of quiet, it seems like.
Yes.
Our Bosch was like, in one of our houses, was $700. You could not even tell it was on. I challenge almost anybody. And now this one, we have a nice Frigidaire, part of their upper line, whatever that is. And you can hear it, but it's nothing like the old ones used to be. Like your piece of crap is probably with the sledgehammer hole in it that I put in.
Yeah. Well, mine's there are 2 drawers. So it's not even the door that opens. Yeah.
Wow. So that's
what we don't like it.
You don't like the drawers.
We don't like the drawers.
Okay.
No, we can't.
Interesting.
They fill up way too quickly.
Okay.
And
can you do one at a time? I'm sorry, I don't understand.
No, we
how they operate.
Well, we can do them both at the same time if you want,
or one,
like we did, or one. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yep. So if it's a small load, you can just do one.
Small load, you go to the bottom one. A larger load, you go to the top.
Interesting.
And yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it works fine, but it's.
Well, I'm not going to smash it then. I think that's kind of cool. It's a cool.
Yeah.
But you don't like it.
It's okay. I don't like it. Why do we even get? Oh, grill. So the point I was trying to make is
before I
now I don't have a smoker.
Yes.
I don't have a grill that works very well. I don't use it because and part of the other reason is, at one point we didn't make that much meat. So what would you cook on a grill?
Fake hot dogs.
And then I have my pizza oven.
Yes,
but
you do.
That's the only thing. That's the only thing that works now. So I have no outdoor, like cooking anything, and that's one of my favorite places to cook. I love to grill. I love to smoke, and I love to make pizzas. And right now, the pizza oven isn't even at the house. It's sitting in the storage unit.
Oh, because you were showing the house.
Yes,
you don't want to have a pizza oven when you're showing the house.
So I didn't have a table. I still don't have a table for the pizza oven because it's a solo stove pizza oven.
Okay.
And it's about this tall.
Okay.
I don't know if you could see it. So it's about that tall.
Okay.
And it's just round like a solo stove.
Okay.
And you have to have it on a table. So I didn't have a working smoker, so I took the top off the smoker, put a piece of plywood on top of that, and then put the. So that's what it was, sitting out on the patio like that.
That's hot.
That was my. I mean, it worked. It was very functional.
Yes,
it worked really, really well. Actually, it was the perfect height. It was everything was perfect, but it did not look good.
But you think about that too, like with showing homes. And my sister-in-law has been a real estate broker for almost as long as I've known her, so 30 plus years, and she's really good. She's helped us buy and sell several of our houses, but she's very precise about what works to sell a house and what doesn't, what needs to be there and so on. And clearly some has rubbed off on Lisa because she will have her women's group over, her ladies' Bible study. And I always clear out, I get the best guest bathroom. And every time, and it's always clean. I always clean it, make sure everything is looking nice. And I'll leave the house. And when I come back, my water pick is gone off the counter. My fan is gone off the counter. And sometimes, the toothbrush and everything. And do you want them to not know that I use a water pick and plus brush my teeth? And she's, well, no, but it's on the counter. And where the heck should it be? In the shower? So anyway, we laugh about that, but yeah, it's how you want the house to look a certain way. Like, I don't know, people don't live in it.
Right.
It's always clean towels hanging. Who's that? Well, in case we ever get impromptu guests. Oh, and John.
See, I don't know about how you feel about that, but when I go to a place and they have someone's house, especially, and they have, like, you can tell that they are the clean, hardly ever used towels.
Sure.
I'm looking for a towel that's been used or looking for paper towels because I don't want to use them. I don't want to ruin them.
Well, that's why every time before we have somebody come over, I take the hand towel and I do like the between the legs thing.
Oh, good. That makes me feel better. Then I can use it.
Exactly. I want them to feel comfortable that it's a used towel. Well, I know what you mean though, especially the towels that have like embroidery on them.
Yep.
Like a big Q on the side of it. Hey, I don't want to use this, so you wipe your hands on your pants before you walk out.
Exactly.
It's so stupid. Yeah, I want a bathroom that you feel comfortable using the crap that's there.
Literally.
And that, yes. Nice.
So last note, because we are coming close to the end of time, but I was noticing something because you have a hat that I absolutely love. Because it has, my favorite mythical creature on it. Other side.
No, it's right here. I can see where it is.
There you go. Well, yeah,
I was just giving you the full point.
Notice my shirt doesn't have my favorite creature on it, but I've got my trees.
You do,
which the colors are reversed because your trees are green and everything else is black, and my background is green.
People know we did. You can go ahead and play it off like we didn't plan this, but we planned this.
We planned it.
We should tell people.
Actually, so I was late for recording today.
I was too.
And one of the reasons I was late, and I kept texting John to go later and later and later, was because I finally, and give you a little context, I looked at my hiking apps because I have a
Mm.
couple of them that record my hikes. The last substantive hike I took was December 3rd, 2023.
Uh-uh.
Yep, I look
So
back.
2 years?
2 years.
Dude.
I have not done. Now, it doesn't mean I haven't hiked or walked, but I haven't done a substantive hike. And today was not, but we went hiking today.
Oh, cool.
And I needed to do it because I have been going stir crazy. It has been at minimum, it's been at minimum a year before I've done anything
Mhm.
remotely healthy when it comes to physical
Other
activity.
than walking. You do walk a lot.
Not lately. I
No.
really haven't been walking as much as I would like to. So I am trying to make a concerted effort. So we went to our small park.
Mhm.
We were the first ones and the only ones there for pretty much the whole hike. We didn't start seeing people until we were coming back to the car. But it's a 1.2 mile loop. It's not very long.
Is it up?
But
Do you have some elevation?
oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. It's called Hidden Lake. If anyone ever wants to look up Hidden Lake in Bellevue, Tennessee,
Nice.
it goes around. There's actually 2 hidden lakes in there. It used to be a resort way back in the 20s. So there's still some infrastructure. So there's still old houses that are still there, and a dance floor that's all you. So you get to the top ridge, the highest point in the park.
Yeah.
And there's a concrete pad because that was the dance floor. And it was overlooking what I think it used to be a quarry. Okay. And it was dug out, and then they turned it into a resort. So people used to swim in the quarry. So you can actually see, like they
dead
pool
bodies?
edges, like concrete pool edges. Oh, absolutely. But concrete pool edges around that people would sit on. But I mean, if you didn't look, you couldn't tell. You just go, that's some weird rock formations.
Yeah.
But no, it's designed.
Cool.
And so it's a neat little park to walk around in. But
and
yeah, there's some elevators, there's some climbing. Yeah, it's about 5 minutes away.
Oh, see, that's nice.
Well, 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Because I can tell you use it a lot. Every couple of years.
Every couple of years. No, it's honestly, it's a great way to get back into hiking and things like that because it isn't very strenuous. It's very short, and if you haven't gone, it's easy to do. And I take the dogs with me once in a while when I was doing it a lot, just to get out. But if you want to go on a major hike like I would do with our buddy Dennis, you go the other direction and go to Percy Warner, and those are like 10-mile hikes.
Okay.
They have an 11-mile trail and things like that. I've never the longest one I've ever done was 9 miles.
Okay.
At least that I have recorded.
What sort of stuff do you bring? I mean, obviously you have a backpack when you do that and you have water. What sort of stuff do you bring with you when you do a 10-mile hike? Because that seems a lot without a bicycle.
Yeah, you need to bring lots of food, lots of protein, lots of
ammo.
No, because you're not allowed to carry in these parks.
Yeah, whatever.
What else? I always take a first aid kit. I always have layers. So depending on what time of the year you go. So if it's hot out, I'll bring towels to wipe my face. So because I'm going to sweat like you wouldn't believe.
Yep.
Yeah, water bottle big water bottle.
Do you ever bring in like a water pick? A water pick could be
Oh, you should bring a water pick.
I'm just saying. Yeah.
Say, what else can you do when you're just walking?
Exactly. You'll need the gas powered one though. That's the problem.
Exactly. Yep. Now I bring nuts. I bring candy because a little sugar helps.
Yep. Lots of water. Do you have like a Camelback?
So I have this. This is one thing I carry. Okay. So I'll carry 2 water bottles. Usually I'll carry this one or one of those because this one's a 48 ouncer, but I have a 36 ounce, a couple of 36 ounces. So I might take one of those.
Does your backpack
but then I also,
have a spot for them?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But then I also, depending on the length of it or where I am, I actually have a water bottle that has a filter in it.
Oh, sure. I have one of those.
It doesn't hold as much water,
but it filters
if I need to, it filters it. So I'll take that with me. I do have a life straw.
Yep.
That if I don't want to take too much weight, I'll take the life straw with me, just in case. But when you're around here, you don't need that stuff. I just take this water bottle usually.
That's awesome.
And yeah.
Well, cool. But at least you got started in getting out. We're encountering. I'm not sure that's where I want to go. We are about to go on a journey of diet for December.
Fun.
A December to remember.
Diet December. Yeah. That's a good December to
But it's
remember.
time. Holy crap. I keep putting it off. Let's wait till the first of these. Screw that. Get on
Yeah.
it. And so, yeah, I have plans for eating correctly and getting to the gym more often and no alcohol. And so I'm sure I'll be getting a call from all the vodka providers to say,
Yeah,
oh,
sure.
we can't afford for you to stop drinking. So whatever. So yeah, it's going to be a big month.
I know I just got done talking about it for Thanksgiving, but I really don't drink that much anymore. I mean, I just, it makes me feel like shit.
It's well, not instantly. Oh, this isn't too bad. And then tomorrow morning.
It doesn't take long though.
Oh.
I mean, I had a glass of bourbon last Friday or Saturday.
Big glass though.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a little big. It was at least two. It was at least a double.
Yeah.
And I don't know, an hour later, I had a headache.
Oh, that's not good.
No,
and
it's good bourbon. It's my favorite bourbon. So it wasn't.
We tried, and here I am saying this. We'll be talking a lot about this when I'm not drinking. A rusty nail.
Yeah.
2 ingredients, and you go, I've forgotten all about making those things because I used to years ago as a bartender. Somebody comes in and orders a rusty nail, but I read or watched some YouTube stuff on them and I saw like 4 or 5 different channels used the same bourbon, and it's a blend and a monkey blend, monkey butt.
Oh yeah,
monkey
shoulder, monkey shoulder.
That with Drambuie. And it's like a 2-to-1, and that's it. We shaken over ice and everything. But then a couple of them had, I'll use a lemon, so it's not quite as sweet. And I used an orange slice, and it was spectacular. So delicious. Well, Drambuie's a little sweet, not like what's the other crap that you put in?
Razzmatazz?
No, but that would be one of them. I was thinking
Chambord.
Chambord is sweet also. There's all the sweet ones. It's I had it and then I just lost it. Triple sec. Way too sweet.
Way too sweet.
Like a margarita or wherever. They're just, God, I don't even put it in. But this stuff, Drambuie's not quite that sweet. It's based on Scotch, which is interesting. And the two together were just, it was very, very
interesting.
Nice. So anyway, rusty nail.
I'm not a big fan of monkey shoulder.
It was good with Drambuie, but I'm pretty confident almost anything is. You could put your least favorite. What was there's one.
Johnny Walker Red?
Well, you could, because it's a blend. Any Johnny Walker, they're all blends, I think.
Famous Grouse?
Famous Grouse at your house. But a blend with the Drambuie, it seems to be pretty good. So I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, I'm not doing an ad, but here you go, Drambuie. It's all Yui. Thank you.
I think on that note,
that was the note.
Now I'm going to have to try to cue this thing up again. Now normally I have it ready to go.
Good luck with that.
Blah blah blah.
You're just making excuses. Everybody knows you'll do it perfectly.
I always do it perfectly. on that exceedingly strange outro, we hope that you all have a wonderful week. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. And now it's back to the real world. Actually, when this comes out, John, because we talked about it earlier, it's supposed to be our snow day on Tuesday. So I might be staying home. Not that I can't get around, but I mean, why, if everyone else is home, why wouldn't I be?
That's a really smart move. And I'd recommend maybe we need to do another podcast that day.
That might be a good idea. I'll let you know.
Yeah, because I'll have
some snow.
Yeah, we'll have a snow day here too.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, the whole next week is going to be rough for travel. Supposedly, it's going to be. I mean, it's the second snowstorm coming through to batter people. And I guess we didn't even talk about this, but the Upper Peninsula of Michigan and parts of Wisconsin got record snowfall on Thanksgiving.
Awesome.
Which, it's pretty crazy. But anyway, folks, head up to PoddiMouths.com. That was really. It was really hard to get that out of my mouth. Head up to our website.
I'm delighted we got you to stop saying whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa. That's yours that you came up with that. I was just copying you.
No,
I was trying to be supportive.
You are
and
genius.
Yeah,
you're also genius.
Wouldn't go that far. I play one on TV.
You do.
Yeah. YouTube TV. Head up to the PoddiMouths podcast website, check out our merch store, check out all of our past guests, etc., etc. You have all of that. If you've listened before, you know all of the things. This is where I say goodbye. And John says,
see ya.